say oyo okay bibi anye no Lewandowski Ellen Penny in no one I available at my final gamer and also other question no metis about a place they say woman say woman stroke Madrid and stroke Real Madrid or China na omo kran komenya and kebi odi en Real Mallorca woman je ho kakrabi nan kebi Real Madrid bobo ko qualify because match awadwe be say be already a Barca and some other fan of follow na be Mallorca ba be shock bobo ku a ye fan of Barcelona e wo final ni mo na mom game awadwe so we dey El Clasico mo den no eno na Barca etenete na first El Clasico mo je say mako and 9 Madrid 4 goals. 80 Madrid crowd ya mono nkomo somo womo mo kashiro bayira ba ko yemfa homa mom tinaya mugina mo ba bia moye ne yehyo ya behyo ane yemi womo ne yebeti ye ho ana revenge na dimasa womo se womo nsuro mo na enso mo kina empo nkwadan na womo bom adema bossa no womo so kra bom pass anadwi mo ba qualify dia basere be ya womo so aba kira mo bibi ketuwa bi ama eno so ay update aba ne nyina no nsam no ye de ama ye chefo enano pay enso awo sure so enra manager Francis Flick ono aye coach anima bonsa shark so benya manager de na ade amamia coach ne say wo mo call aye first staff ana wo ka cha ne kwara ne say ha enye enough onti momfa go baako anka o munsha second goal na I say team bi amani tua chance fo yi omo she baako wi a na kopa ma do mo na ne nan boy so Jedi Sancho boy shan na ntam sai mpie kai no mo botu wi Jackson na mo nchen obo anse aka be 10 minutes am ya po no na I said there 7 abetie si trog so a senti free na ba che Chelsea be consider go no ampa na Chelsea consider go na say ye lose one ye enti manager sem okachan kwara no say wo mo amfa go baako enkan eno ana Chelsea Lamine Yamal abaya adwuma no kama eno so mbaya update aba ade ba ko no say yes Barca for say Lamine Yamal dianom antimi nkonkoya te say Ansu Fati esansa bi atwam no Fati apply okoba no na amano ball no na Chelsea motompo no aye bibia no mom Lamine Yamal die wo mo say akora no prayer okoba ne motompo no awo soro eno ball ye eno say dia akoda si ya no masani go and some asan tight one na Chelsea aye kama eno opposite number ayo wura na ye fan say Nestor Valverde onum sa beba o coach no wo say Barca ewo Lamine Yamal where play be an abilities no aye special yen ton wo dwom and one cocoa be ato. Now, said the Aquaran is one ball, and said the Aquaran is yan and Yamano was so called a bower, woman who play a bio to Salami Yama, and said Barca Bono Lami Yama Alabama, we are wine Ubalusi, and I said a Valverde can answer no. Now, and you want essence Aquadano, Geminians who are Bola League at Yabe Bow, was shall go Tiawanum, Wabacopa Dere against Bebao, was shall go at Yawanum, and the Enro Super Copa de Espana, was some Tabe bow asasheko enti no wonder say manager no enso abo akwara na baso na enura akwara no say ye want to just already what target the first title the moment akwara no be kaso what target the title edikan no and say on phone and we be share on final say be El Clasico say be Real Mallorca no de odasa ne mame yawo na waka say bia ne nua ne say no no I want say ne mane nyina no eno so abesi akọ na diamensa kan na no pen say wo ram so our Ansu Fatia yes boy no a shocking papa where you fit ni koto dwai aye den just say many janam amano boy enwa ganu bia anko bia be fa ne la ko bia be yadano na wonim ye nti obi na ho atono na ane we fa kire no wakobo na we fa kire no wakobo no no Ansu Fati enya boy ne bi mo ama diamensa kan sa akwata no yeso aka kire obi say wo bi obeka kire so no Ansu Fati our discomfort and I say we were probian and no cressing pakro who won pride no one den sa pito buchia that said I didn't want pitona cassion to say buchia no munyadena entimin so pressure na that saying adema buchia was in a what this pepe now so many janaba so babo boni bi I'm a German second sako down and you may so psychologically and it just and you may handle no mom wobanya the anko stay now so say kwani bie na be alone be anasam po ebia bibi ensom ade say bia chese a permanent do bia wono enso fate no ensom aba consider a updater ensom aba enano pay wonya time e monitor dwumadi a ye fan say tipo fa me be to twa say me say de me kan eno asam ebia Supreme Sports Council eno e was Spain aba grant bouncer omo registration amankoda no no womo aye registered and aye professional latest amenya no pen say Danny Olmo, and you can find some perfect to me, you know. Make say, yes, a provisional registration. I know my ye. Now, provisional registration, no, I bet last time for Bosumemi and Sa, na just a 3 months in each one. And Kwanami and sent me mobile BM, Emma Bassa, I'm back to factory settings. Now, I know the American can you answer what to do about a final decision. I will be a 7th of April, and it'll be a final decision, and also about to be a bar. And I'm not the answer, so Omo Super Cobari Espana. I was Saudi Arabia, Metesa President, one Laporta say, Waba a Espana, one about two San France and Truffaut. Now, while your press conference, no Assembia, I was already to Jabiano, one of some area tuja. Now, then all registration and I'm just a clubs out to one some our Spain, Amubuafu, na Ebumose Omontum Waseno, Diaminian, sir, Medabatu Jano Pesa, in Nike Williams essay, and nobody born mine sometimes, and shall I your fair. I don't know my crime register, perfecto, and then I get Danny Olmo, in Nike, I came on a permanent buy. Now, so La Liga president, I yet Tebas, Yerim said Tebas, I will be also Porto, Real Madrid. No, mom, I better say, young can somebody pay, young can say, the city, I know, one found wada. Now, I want to say, Answer and Ra, a bassa, ya granted bassa permission. Woman register Danny Olmo and a perfecto. Real Madrid TVA, and you be a doom. And answer Monsan Trofo, Oman Quajuma, and you be a TV station, more bonum, and Rani and answer Rani. I also want to mean can want them. Most American Yabatu Casa for a general person, but be an attention. I will be a Champions League and La Liga and in the Super League and your Barca ever register way and Barca register way because Otiria Barca no woman league number Emunyate and an arch rivals and a Barca into one of their clubs to be and Florentino and some other Soye into La Liga president and then with Sasanya beyond Madrid TV Sanka referee and appointed as a Omedi gamer. Obuan said, Bono Cradin Yanchi, Nam Ama compile referee mistakes. Why Odia match way and one year penalty way, one show way red card, and 1 year race, 1 year race, why Sana, the Achana referee could do bar. None who was so, and I didn't know to make a referee some. Mutumika Liga Sam, Namum Empire for granted. I just say, I'm a boss. I registered here, Madrid TV, Aquaman Watum, and Madrid, Ambassador Commentate. One was Ancelotti and Ra on the premise of Penny Wate was said so was a Basa and a Bebao, Omugam, once more Becca. Namum Busan registration as summer. One and no one did and Fano Bakuba could say, I just sending in a Kakra and also Amaswa Deba. Now, Bonsa Timino and a penny at Tessam. Woman say, I could fan say Ronald Araho. Woman we Okokabo loan ama Jufi. Araho so somebody come up and can be asa Juventus Bobo Kuno. Woman some other some of Fakodan and some Adeneco. Now answer Fernando pay about one test where we are Johnny Jufi. No Okokabo loan Diaka medical. No signing contract, no. Yes, a bassa Faba Montaba Jatum sir. And you know, correct. No mum, woman that so didn't come on ye said ye. I'm said Tiblos Nibi a reporter and some our Italy. And Omun ye, no Crabian himself, Brian Omaria, one alcohol commodity Omoda Sudi and a Jufi, and Saba Montaba Decimus and Summer, and also some Abba Sansa, woman Besson Behuatikai. Now Kakafas and Bia, but to say the Sukono, where your boss are fun, the Minion Sakotai, and some Nabet Miyako Bolon, and some Ama Jufi, I know, and so I update Taba Aquaraba Kua. I'm on for Tagatin Pano and some Inter Milan. I'm a midfielder. Your friend said Nicolo Barella. Na Nicolo Barella, Odru Saudi. Yes, a club about our Saudi Hilal. Womadia by name at Timno. Na almost say, Omonum, 18 million euros a season. boy nemra was one Man City crowd rejected. We rejected Pep na Saudi on mana matchna. We beso stay and some our Inter Milan. Intermediate and second as a new man Katana. Your father some Bawala Ayano. Yes, and California and almost project say that should be an Alcotawi and some Abaya captain Amanara Zurisa and no update to Alba. Now Unima Korana father say and see so. Your father Julio Caesar. Wabama Brighton. Metesa Jean Piero Gasparini. Abasam Abafa Brian Aqua Atalanta. Na Sere Gasparini Yan and Yomano. When you're buying a Obetimia Jama Demola Lukman Ako. Because Lukman wakani pay when your club Casabia Obeko. And to a Jalukman Amaneko. What and see so Abba. A Jumana Biana Kodanos Ababayano. One of some Nabetmia and the Kema. I felt my men front to one said Jaminiano. And I said Udru Ayabo and said Torino. Wamua Kotabi. Your friend Samuel Richie. What boss sexy brutal na Liverpool for them Bishop Menyan and Kakurada Babat. Yes, oh, Combado. Nelson Una Samuel Richie. Bra. Ball. I won't feel. Yes, a similar funny yet Jumas and Kebia. Odiam, I'm many manimia. I'm all prepared grounds at war. Nankanyama summer. One with the Akwadanaba. Now, Samuel Richino. One more final contract until 2029. Option of another year at the number 2030. The salary, I must say, at your 2.2, equally 2.5 million euros a season. Your clubs will be our Premier League. One more some upon the number of some now, medically at 20. Bobo Kua, your father, sir, and I am Milan, Omum Shan Musako Dano, Wamusum Nabet, your friend, I'm update Tenino, and no some Anano pay, and some our shadows of faith, my men found two of them so run out Bamuntina, and our Sabana Strossa, who will find some man on Noya Emra, where your full training session, and I, yes, in the training session in Yano, and some other so trust and reflexes, and in the Yama, and some Ayakama archers and goalkeeper, your friend said Noya, almost all your drobet to me be a celebrate. When came and Yamiarama Saturday Omobo against Borussia Mönchengladbach. I know, and some Nabetimiata post anymore. Namum Akwadane Fansa, Ayashama Musiala de Metesa Musiala Hunyan to the stone. I know, I'm some point and I saw Safa, I flew, and I channel Yada never. Will be minimum crocodile, yum nom yourself, Popot and Tendon Coba, Aquarana de Atasabia Kata Bintino, or on Timmy and the train and Gamas were bought against Mönchengladbach. I know, and some like the free Bamunch Fanas Wire, and some like the Abba Info, Sabia Brant said T. Muller, I know, I get Thomas Muller contract, Eba Yamia Duma, and Chabiano say almost Mubium, and some other court next year, and so at Temano, and I want Joshua Kimmich, buy no contract. Sense and bekan and was lotta materials I say woman for armband emano latest I mean say Joshua Kimmich no woman dim komo enra na mum yes talks I of course enra no enom won to mean jina so enka say bia ama boy na ebesesa na adwen say bia obestan wa koso ya twuma ama ba mu chemo bokono na mum je men say kan nyina no say final decision enya man no woman say bibia so abetimi ase na jama musiala so contract no de no matese sikana boy na beso wo jene de was sort of 20 million in the region of 20 equity ebia best at 25 million euros no emo ana kra no beso wonya now so the mean say agent no pushi agent no say boy no sign contract until 2030 fa release clause amount anom aye 175 million euros and shakura no contract anymore and aye said your agent no I heard him say new money no and some nobody akwa and aye update eba hunsem no ye de amie to said ye me kan be to from Monday ebesi so enra and some adema no me catch us a message no call Grand Porter waba and the enye news ebiem na metese owura fa no say Billy Reid ebaba ana Bruno Salto what kind of ono ana omo pamo aye Grand Porter pamo omo pamo Grand Porter obo Liverpool game what kind omo born ye fa pa me ka say omo mo pani to aso ana omo jane kwan ko ma Lampard bra Nenyo, womu kan come Bruno Salto ya jumai. Metese Bruno Salto. One of some I not a bald man. Omunyina no and so about joining a year Grand Porter nyame ya duma. Watchina Ananasis Pelak. ɔno nso deɛ mensa ka no so ɔkyena wɔbɛjoin ɛyɛ coaching staff no na Pep Guardiola ɛyɛ adeɛ bi mete sɛ ɔduru Brazzola Palmeiras wɔn di Fernando Center bɛtɔ dwa from last week aba yɛfrɛ no Victor Reis wokɔ Brazzola wɔbɔ no Victor Reis na Victor Reis anaasɛ Victor Reis no mete sɛ akwadaa no ɛm sɛ wɔn ne Pep Guardiola awie deɛ ka no sɛ clubs no mmienu nso na bɛtumi arekyɛ agreement Man City wɔn prepare sika ɛnom asompo around 40 million euros ɔyɛ defender nso ɛma Palmeiras ɔno ɛna deɛ mensa ka no sɛ akwadaa no wɔn nso abɛso wɔn de no ɛba ɛno ato denam wɔn game against Liverpool no Rodrigo Bentancur atwa hwee na ɔmo de bɛto dwa sɛ ɔyɛ conscious ɔmo de no kɔ hospital ama akyɛ sɛ n'ani ate wɔkasa na yɛahyɛ akama no moment ɔne ne wife akyɛ sɛ ɔda hospital mpa so na wɔne ɔba yi ayi mfonyini akyɛ sɛ ɔbɛso ɔkyɛ sɛ nneɔma nyinaa no ɛnsom ayɛ kama ne ho yɛ hwee nsi enti ɛyɛ good news a ɛba kyɛ sɛ boy no a yɛfa no sɛ Rodrigo Bentancur nneɔma ɛnsom ɛkɔ yɛ ɛdema no a ɛno nsom ayɛ update ɛba ɛnoa game no wonim sɛ captain a ɛfa no sɛ Virgil van Dijk de kwatu dwa sɛ boy na wɔhyɛ ɛno ago back va no ne ne kwansan kɔ wɔ pɛt ne so na ngama so wahyɛ go wɔkɔtwa Shimikas pa wɔ bianim sɛ ɛyɛ another bookable offense referee sɛ pepe yɛntoa so yɛmmɔ ama referee ama yellow ɛno Liverpool for complaining bitterly wɔso ɔdiri yɛ ba sɛ bɔn ne ano da yellow ɔmo wɔ kyɛ sɛ sɛ lines wɔ ɛno atwa ɔmo wɔ daga to bia so akwadaa yi adi red referee gyina mu a ama akwadaa yi ɛbɛhyɛ go ɛnso atia Liverpool ɛha dwen paa yɛntie nsɛm a player yɛmfa no sɛ Van Dijk ɛnsom ade to dwa ɛnora.
And I think it was quite obvious that it was going to be a second yellow. Obviously, I think it was pretty clear, and it was a coincidence. Then a minute later, obviously, he scores the winner. But listen, it is what it is. He made a mistake in my opinion, and I told him that. And he thinks maybe he didn't, but it was quite obvious, I think, and everyone on the sideline knew exactly that it was supposed to be a yellow. I have no idea. Obviously, it got quite quick. The fact is that he should have been off. I think there's a linesman there, there's a fourth official there, there's VAR, there's the referee, and he doesn't get a second yellow. I'm not saying that this is the reason why we lost, of course, tonight, but it was a big moment in the game.
Yes, and no Liverpool or Red Fanasa Van Dijk and I'll test your dinner accepts Emma not just one can say red card and no animal Liverpool Elusu game in a moment. What did he pass a big moment our game anymore? The part of the Safatan and the Famano, non cotton bench no beyond Sompa referee at the Mran Jamanas and what your Debbie and your son at General and some Sukoi and Ninano. I update free I have Van Dijk as well deba and a payable goalkeeper now. Your friend Antonin Kinski, Yabanabasu, Messa, and I told them supporters and say, boy, no ball distribution, say and fire 9 Emma ball pa. No people say Chelsea for who I'm called for Robert Sanchez, and we're crown the ball in the goal or die. No, I shock you, be na. Demian in Anasam, and Wakadano, or real game, walk a bomb or baby was dancing anymore. Shaka Benyan on Somamia, young crying has said, yeah. Now, only a Kobama Katano, Anna, or Mobusanas, Nanti Odo girl crab as no so debut. I am his sister, Nini Abantis, a Musa, and Kamodi Ashano Kona Katua, Wobo first come make you debut, or why I dia, Obiabo Basano, or shall say, I was dancing no so debut, and this sister, Abaka Krabi, I'm a game Nabasuno, Yan Philanesa, woman, Abamana starting game, no, or making a debut, and what testing his sister, no, and take this sister Crabano, one of the boyfriend and a buy, and a name and a papa super being to the near person day, what brass special night that you say, or making a debut, Nina Banana Conta in making our hall, and watching him and the papa, and some of the Sand Stadium or Brandon Motumbo Peja, and not against him Biakeke, Mosala Edgenham, Luis Diaz elbow, Darwin Nunez elbow, McAllister elbow, Wataru Endo, Van Dijk, and just a Kunata Obia. Now I could have bought no some what Jenna boss so confidence was so pass it was massa. Then you had Japan was Sanyo Manino, and also a boss Adam latest 10 year Trent Alexander-Arnold. A better baby man can answer me because my brother on top you. Let there be other because Tintinu Arnold down as I say. German said can say Liverpool for say Tiamiye. 1 more hour, Julia Sakwadano, January. aye wom yi pa de boy no enko ba bia onko Real Madrid and as oni ba bia ko nemom apart from January ekosi June no omuntimi guarantee won betimi guarantee so obi stay every January akwa June namum ye drew June bosome aye season na womanim de yebesie na do maso mo kan nyina no sa akodan na ye fa no sa van aye Arnold no wom giri e ba still or very important and some Adama Liverpool omo season ya wom da so omo bo memagina man you game ko so meye na an ane wa hunu se na bia wo hwie ba na munya na kwama da bi masa wo bia na hu hia pa no omo season no na de omo kan nyina no say Conor Bradley aya akoda bia omo gini di na mom Bradley no untimi enfo ani ntono so say bia Arnold anywhere Conor Bradley wano ana be ye adwuma na ma Liverpool ntena Liverpool our market ni mu a wo some guaranteed replacement eno aye diamem say ka won sam no ye de ema ye te for another pay and some our show no so Newman Arsenal from ni nyina chi no am san ka still Mikel Arteta wa to asomade abuode wo bunu yakuna sum ankaba na o san ka bi Arsenal per striker bi na me san te kra say yes Arsenal for no so mo beto bia e bia nkoda no bi ti say Chelsea eye no ane bi na bia Arsenal ebeye na mo sa wo pa club ba ko ye wuru bibia out de na mo sa wo pa team ba ko mo say January on shadam anya serious our market ni mu a omo say ebeye Arsenal wo dire ba sa squad no eno anu no we mo na ball last season man ko mo ya G-League aso mo na so enti ka Havertz no ono abakoso strike wono abakoso bo Gabriel Jesus awo ho wo mo nkonkopre enkofo bia manafe achena bi akwakwa bi bia ho a eno so update ba Harry Maguire metese driving ban wasanche biem na baby also could be 50 miles per hour. Yes, I remember Tiasuko 85. I don't go on the car, Johnny. 80 no getting in answer. I'm on a driving ban. I know I almost 2 months and a Bamay and some other selfie. Namame Marcus Rashford, answer Rashford and some I will be a nominal casino. Medabatu Casino in the Abamo agent or Italy. One in Milan, Edin Coma and Ra. Maybe can a person a Jufi. Report to me second in answer. Almost say and Ra Milan and Coma a course no. No matter what kind of say and community so kama na mum adeba kwa your problem and some anima AC Milan no aye sikana akwada na gene mabeka no pen say waje 13 million euros a season na wo ya akwada na waje 13 million euros a season a menye sure say Milan betimi ya 29 owura fa no say Rashford no oyobi a anya de say Milan boboku no wo mo som betimi afa no ebiem and some ane say akwada no report a memen say kan say na esa betotwa anu na dwo say yesi komo Fabregas team no wo mo som abeso mo fa and some identical. Now, so report I mean, second say the camp as say and no cross be akudano and some other join a yo como omuno bianso in como and from few como ho na yase West Ham for say Rashford and omulai pow now so from a corner near seminal what did they about say be a one burn cry on ma no cast over crana I be on West Ham or Sikana woman at the betu yakudane kana and no I question I West Ham for no woman cousin ebisa na me the betu just Chelsea team no woman jatum sa wa bra winter transfer market tabi also muram our transfer market no na fei woman some upper players ni bi eba na baby o mani air shapan ay attack report am say kan say woman say baby e be businesses e be serious e be a middle of January afen kra na ye early January nti e be January 5th baby e bi be call the man Chelsea outgoings adwuma no na ne incomings enso aba na magay makana sama Chelsea for no abeso mo fa no na Chelsea for no gidi eba sa na woman na ton no ema no koye wo develop pa na woman so no obi aka cho mo say Newcastle our bed mu samani mu a empo 70 million pounds antimi anfo no anko Newcastle no say na what the Chelsea ato now the Newcastle ato a we prefer Chelsea too aye Newcastle boboku no Chelsea for so say ye tuama bodo so 50 million pounds so na 50 ni dia brama wo boa no club no ma ma so ye captain na wo boma national team to mo yere boa no so ama de menya no sa akodan no enso betimi abamu bi ama bi adu no eno so atimi aba so kema report am say kan say Chelsea for no wo mtiri ye ba so ma akodan na ye fa no Leslie Ugochukwu one my boy born ama Southampton yes wo mtiri ye ba say so we Liverpool now say when you break or William Chouameni ehua almost so Chouameni enie no mtiri ye ba say boy we ne ball ɛne ne qualities ɛte sɛ sure men no project kwan a wei ɛbɛtumi abɔ mmɔden ɛnsom asen ayɛ sure men nti lastly ukɔchuku no wɔn nyɛ ready so ɔmbɛtɔn de ama obi ama mo pɛ no nyinaa no mo ntoma adwene mo nyadeɛ sɛ bɛyɛ adwuma na ɔmo di kan bɛdi nan sɛ akwadaa no ɛfa no sɛ Kobe Maino mayimfoɔ so ɔmo ntɔn Chelseafoɔ no so ɔmo pɛ coach no ɛpɛ na mmom yɛsɛ so ɔmo nya hint bi sɛ bi a Kobe Maino ɛyɛ ne ho style bi sɛ bi a ɔpusu no ho kakra bi a wɔn nso bɛ movie sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ bi a saa tew no ɛno nso ɛbɛtumi aba so ɛwɔ aba no pɛn no ɛno nso ɛyɛ update a ɛno ɛba ho nsɛm no nyinaa no yɛde ɛma yɛtiefoɔ ɛwɔ show no so na Bishop bibi ayɛ fine deɛ.
Oh, nyame adom bibi ayɛ bɔkɔ na metwɛn opa na ɔmra one or two young person beside me because certain man person or church said then it's not hard. You won't be alone. Me training den over here and kasa.
Oba.
On got on biscuit no.
Me wa koton kraje na mfa so awie.
Okay. We ask we na e wo me dey. Be hand in your hwe. Anyway, obeba hope on pe o e dey obeba. Na bia wo ko.
Sompa Sports. Nyame adum ade ache ye die.
No, you mean momo no.
Manantem.
So we share Liverpool born we na ko share YouTube videos kakra.
Now
I was. Yeah. Hey.
It's a little Zeka.
Yeah. What watch wedding. Ready.
Mizana hoye die.
Nyame adom me hoye.
Okay. Sompa Sports.
We are seeing suru nipa. So suru nipa. Wala.
Sedenti. Matra ko nyanum yi.
We fa cho betwa so.
Ah, na ka wase me. Ezekiel no penu.
But be have a pamacho why? Be have a pamacho.
This one is a rat new year wo
Sompa Sports. The boy I troka.
Say oka was saying.
I feel say na slot.
Hey.
Na do no ya tro.
2024 no wudi owo hine ne owo.
That's CP. Enya Kenton Sterling na ebe. Enya Nottingham Forest na ebe. Enya Brentford na to aso. Ewa. Ebebo. Oh, ebebo. Ebe mo makwaba. O ma ya de no ma share 1-0. Na we my time February ho baby. Nti na Van der Ven mo obi a recover o mbeba ba ahum ne de obi ya no ne. Ende. Tino o de akra bi ko school new mission academy wana. Eno na ye de o.
O say
Na ye de o ho.
eno ma ko.
Na ko hin.
Eno na mo fie.
Time ben.
Adwuma ni nyina.
Na wi anu so e.
Na mo fie.
3 ne.
Na mo fie.
4.
Na mo fie.
5.
Ba bia na mo
6.
fie.
Why ba ne kura o photo num no.
Eyiba. Lady ana na o.
Minim lady bia. Why ba ne kura no.
Lady ana no reception.
Why ya?
O be se ko nkranze.
Minim lady kura. Good. Na only no one nkita hudie bia na.
Oh, there be. Sa adwa.
Akra no nim ho hwe.
Minim ho hwe.
Akra no nim ho hwe.
Minim ho hwe.
That's it.
Okay.
Kinski.
No pay. Mike need it.
Uno pede be nyankwa.
My Ezekiel. And what they know on no pay. Radia. Oyi Israel for.
Iti mumi enye show. Sompa Sports.
Messi, one of my Ezekiel.
I guess I'm a commercial.
Messi, one and only easy. Fancy me and cheerful.
Only why?
You may tear for
only why? Only why? Only why?
Cassa meetia. The Yentia.
Obi anu
ya. Tear for aqua.
Aha, ti yenko.
Meza tear for you now.
What am
I gonna for you?
So I'm patron pad back.
Ade bear.
For watching the check camera.
Ade.
Omu kakra ma me.
Look.
Sikaya de you.
Masa. Ma do mo mic no yanko.
Thank you for the words so sweet. Okay, with this one.
No, trust me. But you see, said 3 days ago, no, in fact, say what? Uti Antonin Kinski, and actually say, Enra, Echi, and no who say, obey me abobo nibi. You approve in the work permit, no. An emergency situation now, Austin Asa, Fraser Foster Nyade, Vicarious April, Timmy Omunio trading 9 goals. Maybe I expect there could be almost conceded goals. Omu defense and also Achigre, any Dragusin, any of them. Now to have braved all these odds. Now our friend in your barn and in your barn and then my man papa, it's a really good feeling for him.
Yes.
Now any Jiman also the way he adapted to the game. Because Nanke beat me easily. Obi Boshot be man fan in Santem. And no Sanko Chibai. Quick. See, imagine the other extreme of the game says Habo ne fan in Sassano, a Koshea, and Kebe do mini Janina. But baby, I'm any Jane where Liverpool ya free kick be. And I'm where somewhere 3 months. And I'm someone 2.
Hey.
And I'm 2, a debutant.
The confidence.
Exactly. And I'm in Frankfurt, our group in the Europa League. Intino, Miche Mamush, Intimico Hebi. The distribution is very excellent. Until he would grow. Near Yawum, say, 2 things. Or a check under 21 goalkeeper. Vicario is ahead. Or Bob number 1. So he would have to push Vicario to become number 1. But he has a big future ahead of him. And he couldn't have asked for a better game and a better opposition to do this. And yes, Liverpool and Bobo Amana and Bapo, in spite of CSC Omunya, a bad day, and it's man. Says Ndio Yi, and near Toma Comaso, that winning is Nibo deflecting Okoyi corner. So he has sharp reflexes. The Emma manager Kinski, the end said, now, unfair so. Oh, better see a boy there's in DBS, there's in the ball pass you. That's not a goalkeeper's job. The build-up is part and parcel of the football now. We play from the back. But our primary occupation, no, and they say, ball na into pass, you won't say he's very comfortable with the ball. He knows how to pass. But then the most important thing is say, ball nankasa ye bono or nimchi. Say a ball shot never so he knows how to make saves. And those 4 saves became a significant part of Kwanya Faswa. It could drain him on. We should allow the debates in football to rage on. Liverpool say, Van Dijk say, Ange Postecoglou say, but then the ultimate thing is that he scored. And a young sweet player under 21, Lucas Bergvall. Now he had the opportunity. You see, Tottenham should have actually scored earlier. Sabo Mkoji free. Alisson Becker.
Yeah.
You get it. And beyond that, almost 30 ball Dragusin Suboba Kofa former Alisson Kuye. That was the most significant chance in the first half. On the balance of Enra ball na a boy, the players that they missed, okay, they deserve it. Now they are deserving winners of that game. And they are deserving winners of the game. They should go into the second leg with hope in their heart. So meet my BB Anfield. Yes, it's going to be difficult for them. Liverpool would rage because they would want to get into the final. But Bergvall, Ange Postecoglou, everybody involved in the Tottenham setup should be happy because Enra, even with our key men, Omuyi Ejuma, Mare Hopa in that game, Enra. When I watched the game this morning, fancy, who says Sunday P, Emre in Newcastle. Yeah. And it should be a lesson to all of you. You can have your arguments wherever it may be. In recent memory, Robert Perez, Efrihon, Sterling, Son, Mane, right-footed left wingers, no, they have been the standard. Among the best is right wing ball na your ball, left wing ball na your ball with right players, no. Your mom cross keke. They added output until Robert Perez had 15 goals a season. No. That was the standard. Son or a golden boot winner. Mane a golden boot winner. Now say I'm more boss Salabaso or about this number of games in a particular year. Raheem Sterling had 52 goal involvements. it's gone under the radar. Always sitting. Inti and crown or mobile or so. And me Jidi said the next person to break out. See Bramba no follow Salid now will be Anthony Gordon. Right wingers. Our mobile being kumnuso. For go any assist they can. Then take on the area. The end product is important.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. But the curtains is coming down. The curtains has been down for money. It's down almost for Sterling. And it's coming down for Son. And Route will say, well, nothing. And on that chain. Now, Mijidi said coaching should be able to improve players no matter what. Nagelsmann, Thomas Tuchel, Lampard, Ryan, Graham Potter. Mention the names. Timo Werner is still not an improved footballer. They're not here in Dadan. And one or that's what we are. Bia, you need to be brave for obvious reasons. But Samuel Richin was a Sepelo Pao. The Torino for a bar.
Okay.
He has a slender frame. Onimbo. No Empoli. No Baha. Torino. And a Torino for them called Empoli. Sass is not called Empoli. Fancy. Siabi na about Italy. He was player of the year.
Serious.
And one movie from under 15 to under 21 for Italy. Were bought at every single time. I was making a debut in 2002 for Azzurri with 6 caps. He's the ideal Pirlo prototype, Xabi Alonso prototype. But as to whether he can grow into an elite defensive midfielder, it's another thing. But he has the prospects. And I'm also no cry CBM, so am I extending the contract? But you would like him. Onimbo. And Italian midfielders like this are technical. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be. It is a similar yes, our operation is here. And here, the next phase is what? You must be able to attract the best Italian players to your team. Then quite Sandro Tonali the Nibia. Sikabaya na utinya also Jana Manakon. Before I also fatibia and Amiraho. As I'm now saying, can I cry Marahomo? So on one again is why ready. Who's a footballer? Someone common. Oh boss, me why they meet him about bois. Omon canu cray. Oh boss. Oh doc, Bibia you okay? SK now walk otokono. Also you okay say ankla. Once or the insanity a ponasi. Omiaka is called I was all kems as oh dada. I had any winning bonus. But then your winning bonus fancy. Or your ball gwe sano mukano.
Okay.
A ball na ball. Or Hona and the boys ninya be mono. Unim so 70% power. Be catch a doctor and so you okay. Obi grab it makonum painkiller. No a bad doctor and doctor did me America say me okay. This one ye sharper. Obi cast all the neighbor. Injuries have ravaged Ansu Fati. Mitinasi. The condo. Ansu Fati peja no. Na first in Lamine Yamal there.
Messi will have one G player
so
of the
what
match
I say.
in
Nti yeah. But this is football. Soon pay. I'm not in rare. Tonya would check a crack. Finally, the classical final.
Samu.
That's how you are. What they no more train. Obi Empire album.
Okay.
Cartier watch on display before you take the money. If I can't say me crap, problem. Me we done.
Yeah, was I'm not sure.
Oh, me that into ways of the copa.
Well, go as the 50 talents.
Oh, Samum.
Fancy. Good morning to your for Niakefo. It's a day, my day.
Confused.
My day. Now, let me say, maybe a Liverpool Gina in the new year. Any the results no munyano. To be very honest with you, I don't think say league in the bear quite troubling. In their quest to sell also moji, even if they lose some games.
Okay.
But maybe a bit may raise a little bit of concern. Cup games are you expect your new coach what man say
Sompa
the opportunity to win those cups. For example, the EFL Cup and the FA Cup. Most of the coaches no mobile England na do na e bi mu success story no. Obi a wan fa league and the EFL Cup near the first point of contact to bit me make sure so meet media ABB. There are few of them maybe will remove me no akwaji the FA Cup they akwakoto. But Jose Mourinho by England, no, a EFL Cup no the team. Even at Manchester United, EFL Cup no the best. Eric Ten Hag by EFL Cup. Jurgen Klopp been number be EFL Cup final na baako. Ansa na echi ko se kwa kwakoje. E de esi ni naso. Manchester City won the EFL Cup on 4 different occasions. Pep Guardiola beji the EFL Cup. It might be say o rank major trophies in English football. E bia no ne betwa to. Because Community Shield enye major trophy. It's not a trophy, no a glorified friendly. No matter born no their statistics, you know. But the EFL Cup gives your team the needed confidence because unya just a trophy now. Throughout the season, and you can do a lot of things. A bit my popelu team na mo team akwaje other trophies there so monaso. But where they are now, I don't want to call it a crisis or something of that sort. It's just a blip in form when it comes to the results of a Liverpool in this particular instance.
Sharak, me show ya mo check sound na mama. Why mo a man for complain on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
About say man it ya.
Okay. Away from that, you're in the transfer market in your mind also. In May 2023, now me Mike net office one am bisa Mike say Ediana Uzbekistan for na year war under 20 World Cup on. No. On say in 2023 Omo boy also second in the group. Israel. And the year omo free mu in the round of 16 of the competition. Omo Kofi. And they gave it a tough fight. Now omo bo game be against Argentina. They were so good to a certain extent. Say and Echeverry. Or maneuver the way through. It was one of the best games I've seen Echeverry play for the Argentinian national team. And Argentina found one or Budinya results it Uzbekistan. That day. Nipa no bo center back. I am a player here at Manchester City and Yabre no person almost signing in Kusano. Iti meha akoda ne born during that particular tournament. Any between that time, basis Samri, what putting himself in a position where Manchester City wants to buy him and bring him to the Premier League now. Say, yenya Asia, because normally if Asia is supposed to produce players, it's from South Korea. And Japan. But for Uzbekistan to come into the discussion, being able to produce a player at this level, I be see a kind of Manchester City. They are sure said they will sit back and they will be so much happy. Omama Mush issue ni there. City will pay the money and go and bring him. But he fan obebo. See, and City no ever drop player bang. Now Omama Mush now be starting 11 him. But across the front line, all the 4 positions in Umama Mush betimi abo. But say Umama Mush betimi abo across all the 4 positions are. I want also maximizing the quality. And yes, I'm 50 and I'm the never right wing, and I'm the never 10, and I'm the never 9. But I think say it is important to understand say baby any favorite position pa ojam. And say akoda no the never free intentional left holding number. And I the never 10 no, and now so be man abo as a force number 9. Manchester City are quite handicapped for options when it comes to the number 9 position. Last season, Semuya Dana Ellen Holland and Munuswa, ne Julian Alvarez no more than neba. But then Julian Alvarez in New York. It's Ellen Holland Nebana and watching the crana, unyo be out in the Babishi goes in the amount.
Yeah.
And he's proving himself to be a player that can come and fit in that role. But me know TA. And me say a similar share the success of English players from our team say now. Eya omwa kono se wo so omkofa foforo de neba Tammy Abraham, Fikayo Tomori, Loftus-Cheek. Share these English guys no ko omofa so ko AC Milan team mo omo performing. Iti omo ogide say ekofa Marcus Rashford de neba ebe boaye eno nkomodi de akoso face to face. But fancy, to be very honest with you, in the last 5 seasons, Marcus Rashford has not been a better player than Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao position no so no e na Rashford so so the biggest issue near say Rashford ni AC Milan and Komodidi ni nyina no Rashford kwa okobo say because the right wing na wo AC Milan e wo Christian Pulisic oni Chukwueze ne chebo and the left wing near Rafael Leao no Walcaf no wo injuries see and no kwa na AC Milan looking for so metimi aton no Rafael Leao said that more consistently due to problems on the managers ni binya because miminim say Abrana Paulo Fonseca no more issues kakra. Yes. Obekaya offer only to Hernandez some umbra bench. Na players need instructions. Some you to omo kojina baby. So munti. Consensus also buy no. Ono so nye bibi e kire se oje Rafael Leao. So meaning say they want to bring in Marcus Rashford. Say the ball occupy that position no abo ni. But fancy me in terms of overall performance. Say a comparative analysis. Ni e fe Rafael Leao. Ni e fe Marcus Rashford. There has been only one season in the last 5 seasons overall. Marcus Rashford are better than Rafael Leao. And no crown goals. In the 2022-2023 season, Eric Ten Hag's first season, and you say Marcus Rashford, a lot of goals at the Manchester United. I be season over 32 goals, 33 goals. We are no free one man. That is the season that they is going to use. But Rafael Leao has been consistent for AC Milan, winning even Italian Serie A Player of the Year. Abrana AC Milan edge the league. And Mr. Manchester wants a rush for the form, so they need to be quick to sell him. Now, league na yebo England no. Nottingham Forest I didn't know more no. Me and say ye fluke because mo to one man of my Leicester City the NB. Yeah, because Leicester so yeah, sign a man for. We had the transfer market now. Douglas Luiz, when he was leaving the Premier League, he was one of the finest midfielders in the Premier League. Season now no be free one mark on. Oko Juventus no nyoma shedan fan man. Juventus is looking to sell Douglas Luiz. Nottingham Forest are coming. Some open Douglas Luiz. Emirates fi say omo nankasa no omo midfielders bi a sisi anokra omo won che omo pira. Ibrahim Sangare. Omo kofa no free PSV and Hovin de buy. I'm going for one Brazilian guy be so the neighbor cow. Omu nyina pra omu tenche omu ntimi mo me de omu games ni bi. So adding Douglas Luiz, these players coming back from injury tells you say Nottingham Forest are ready to compete and make sure say someone ntimi any league in the crown they will maintain their position in the top 4 and qualify for the Champions League. And Douglas Luiz eba onim league nim wa bobi da. Ahwode no wo ho and obobo and the coach obetime improving more than what we are seeing now. Betima mo de nya results. Napoli so hwese league no so mo so betimi age. Napoli wo Lobotka, omo Scott McTominay, and omo Anguissa. But omo ni Inter Milan akodi nkomo say, komo nya Davide Fratesi a. Ankomo pe. Omo fa Davide Fratesi famo. Antonio Conte ni abredendenden say this is a signing that could push them to the next level and compete with Inter Milan. Because we're Inter Milan team now, players are good actually no. Ebi kura nya bi more. Now when you super add the value to whatever they want to do, any of more questions some compete in Inter Milan. Se Syria ane die, yan twemo bia na fuwe ya fe. E wo se saso je, edisi ye na so. Iti Fratesi can play a key role in whatever they want to do. Let me say na one was no be say Scott McTominay oko hui. Onya bi mo. But you see I no ka say 90 minutes. Na go so no gum na to aso na boboba. And I think said they are ready. Say omunya Davide Fratesi it will work well for them. Chelsea ni magay issues no. Any Trevor Chalobah in common. Fancy. Chelsea war sell-on clause for Abranti with the contract. Now sell-on clause the Chelsea win is enkomo didi nkomo ma esotia price in esotia nkobeba. But is it the right fit for Chelsea? Can he help Chelsea? Maybe a Chelsea general defense no be Hansenana. To be very honest, or you above Chelsea defenders no more yes. Or you above Omunina. But baby a question be free abani say on say we you tie diploma as a left centre back. The English national team the boy Euros not the boy as a left centre back. Crystal Palace on the boy as a left centre back. Over Chelsea Levi Correa. Now Chelsea system no mo bona. Oba be two Correa na. And na future no e looki say e de ma Correa. Se wo kofa e ma gay di na ba. But in normal sense, baby a Chelsea are any project in the drew no. Se kwa mu jejina ma these are the signings that also most as ye can just to see whatever you are doing.
Because the rate at which a chiro leaking no.
A chiro only leaking do. Em say unicorn buy unicorn ojamu ni unicorn. there be back or cow by the actually. The unicorn, no. Okay. On my no man said I'm fast farmer. But I think getting McGee is an upgrade. Manchester United in this car. Striker and the Colomwani na. Colomwani in the studio, just a Marcus Rashford.
Whoa, Mike.
Fancy. What's the Colomwani? This is mine. Okay. Maybe I better fine.
Tingamo pe Colo. The money is exi line.
Itebena.
But Colomwani are more experienced than Zexi. And at least when you have the benefit of tasting two different leagues, into adaptation will be proper. Okay, Zexi is over Bundesliga. And okay, for honest, what tasty, you know about Syria. To also taste it two differently. But at least the Colomwani exposure and was Rokakra. About World Cup final, about France national team, but Yonko Spain, Kakra. I didn't say Koma Yedi in the aftermath of Barcelona. Say the High Council for Sport, ewo omainim, revoke and I say omo a stay of execution. I took the decision to not allow for the re-registration of Dani any Paul Victor. The Higher Council for Sports, now they say Bianca NSA, National Sports Authority, and being the war Spain where Oma taking this decision. Now, what led to this particular development? Barca, after say omenyo way with a joint committee of La Liga and the RFEF for monitor now to register players or more licenses. They decided to take the matter up to that national body. Now almost Emfa Omanu and Tumbi. In Chechemone, Barca submitted a 52-page appeal with 60 attached documents. In total, so no page. Next and crata Barca de coin. Okay, cabo my 112 or Monsembebre. Now prominent amongst the issue of Murezi, Bako ASA, they were challenging. Says a particular joint committee, they have the power. Say Omube revoke, Omube allow, and now Omo Ebema player license, and now Barca bisa our question. And then they also said, say, the whole situation that they've been dealt is very unfair. So they will love a superior body to look into it. Na omonchen to mean castle. Truly, the CSD sat on the matter. Omunyant na so anchored the substantive case, but attached to Barca and Semno Mukaino, they prayed for a stay of execution. And I said an injunction on the committee's decision not to allow for the registration of Dani Olmo and Paul Victor. And it's a year way prayer now, Barca de Coin. And then Omadia Tuma as it stands now. Or more agree said Dani Olmo and Paul Victor.
Sompa Sports.
So they can go ahead and play until the substantive case is held. Now, the EMA committee in Nigeria will take his decision way, ASA. Article 20 of the Spanish, Article 21 of the Spanish sports law, ECASE, the player has the right to compete or play according to the potential, and especially when there are guarantees in terms of Nisi Kasem anyway. Barca dwelt on this, and then the committee cited. There could be the likelihood, say, Beka Semnewi, Nabasa Edibem, Dani Olmo Edibem, Paul Victor Edibem. A ban is also Maka Semnewi Nedi 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. No more duration now. No man bobola. It would cause these players say a bay infringe or sa or more right to play. Back 2. It will cause them to suffer a difficult damager. It might be a year, quite a year, and yet maybe person use the right word. It might be difficult to repair. Now, so the damage they will suffer. A bad ding, so ubetimi SCSC. So in this case, everyone is about a ball a year the Super Cup. Super Cup, he prize money that's all. Barca with Paul Victor and then Dani Olmo. It was a better chance than without them.
True.
So if Barca enters the competition without these players, no one to me and Gia. Now you beka 70 we ne ban say Barca edibem, Dani Olmo ne Paul Victor dibema.
they've been denied a fair opportunity to compete on sporting grounds and gain an advantage and then also commercially benefit. Players in the Croatia so ebe kweti omo because so obo competition say na wojia your bonuses are to the amount. Into one bobby on can squad no, it means they will suffer loss of bonuses. Omusikasem e hon be kwa atwe. Again, in the La Liga, in the Champions League, your stage be our bodru, number of games are winning. A me increase your prize money, no. Especially for the Champions League. The more you progress, the better money and the more money you make. In this case, Sebastian to me and Nim without Danny Olmo, any power Victor. Near Beka Semni Wiena Barca di Bemua. Barca will lose out on Champions League prize money. You can't repair that. Exactly. Barca and Timmy and La Liga no. Not Omo because Danny Olmo, any power Victor. La Liga and RFEF committee this year more mumba. They would suffer sporting wise and then also monetary wise. Inti the CSD netna no more can we say. And I'm say case and yen Timmy senior gymnastics. Near who say Waynas Nasa Mede and a Wayne and Asamonia Deninti. Sadia, we are placing a stay of execution on the committee's decision not to allow the re-registration of the two players. Assembly the Ebeka. It is estimated say assembly it will take like 3 months and Sanya carry. Until see Ebeka assembly we no players because it is their right according to the sports law in Spain. Article 21 Americano. The player has the right to play. Penny potential, they have a potential to play. Are there guarantees? Of course. The catcher said Barca attach 60 documents to Omo appeal. And the documents come with certainty. And even La Liga and RFEF, they have agreed to this document. Anything almost say Barca now they don't have financial implications or limitations. Barca have returned to 1:1. Mm-hmm. It means the guarantees are there. And it's a what you want team say, oh, yes, Daniel may be to register more. Sabi anya fakadam biya keke.
Because remember back to 1:1.
Exactly. So they back their case with evidence a bit me up masem. But first there's another side to every legal tussle. Asem obia bit miaka. But mostly the onima sem campaign. Ono na yo timi chire mu ye. Enti se wokọ quarter. Mostly nipa or representative. Any nipa or can wasem. Aya na eboa wo case pa. Not every lawyer can appear before a judge and appeal to them in that manner. Enti wasem no kra na de. By yanka ni ye ana nipa or come out ni mu nye du. Enti wokọ kra ye ntie. Case way. Any other club could have sent it to the CSD. But Barcelona, no, it will be given a special attention. A normal club or an ordinary club will not get. So that way, how Abramo is here. Nipa, Yabeka chose Obia ni Adoma one so. Club, no, ne pedigree. Send a bear, Yabeja to say, in such a yan peno, and I am Fuchinias will be the DBH. Sounds on away the energy. So the likelihood that Barca knew said they will have something going in the advantage. It is because they know who they are, and they know that say omutimi eposo nunua omo beten en kan. Intebia no moten. Barcelona. If it is Madrid, a similar outcome will happen. If it is any ordinary club, the chances of it happening a be 50-50. By the side two big clubs now, chances no be 70-30. Inti enya se Barca na asemo nye de kra o masemo ede. They have a strong backing. But again, it is because it is Barcelona. And our case no enso akwa kodrusa. Inti we need to understand it this way and let's not make it like an omo sa. Have you ever stay in China or to two Boba Park so onyaya. Ko betima e baby but baby akodru no e tumi kese. Ana tumi kese no omo makọ omanim so aye omo a omo kasa omo betie because this eventually goes to affect not just Barcelona, it goes not just to affect Dani Olmo, Pau Victor and their respective families,
It also goes to affect Spanish football because Daniel Mo is a Spanish national team player. So if you want to be more national team football, so they need it. Again, the image of La Liga. If you have the top players playing Abua, and then also the representation of La Liga in
Sompa
continental competitions. In the case, now, bro, just Barcelona sem etra into Spanish football. Ebasa, the powers that be, any unseen faces and hands, they will pull strings and align to where it was sem ekokoto. It is a pepe. You see, football a big game beer. To me, I have always had issues with referees. And Liverpool go and they show me. Sir Lucas Bergvall they go no. Nka ebeti me aba say, enyo no cry na we so original park no so because the player had committed another offense ebukabo. So about sign a referees this I say where they make show card, where they mean show card. I want to understand it. Especially when it is that the second bookable offense, no, and no do see first one.
Yeah. Or Salsimikas pa.
And then when the event happened, Nipana Yechan and I was a massacre yellow card. He was off the field being treated. In the time Liverpool considered go no, they had 10 men on the field. In 2 walk could track. Am I suffer a numerical disadvantage? Now I capitalize it. I was thinking a Mao card mom equal situation. So what was the punishment for that offense?
Because I do say Liverpool need to be DOB. I'm saying kind of a big topic.
No me bo.
Yeah.
Okay. Kotre. Ano wako di moko. Aponchene ate home fifre. That is a clear case here. Liverpool no. They had a foul in their favor.
1G.
Then player no could try no. 1 money card. Player now you trying to ye frame. Play continues. Not team now or no committee offense no or no mama about being advantage. No, what is the essence of?
Whoa.
Freeze yes yeah me.
And I'm say
English referees. I'm actually.
What you doing now?
Now don't ever say back with your penalty. I'm can one say na. Mama chia kwaku ahin kraba no dey. Obetro to asese but say dey penalty.
Match better.
Oh, you know Liverpool no. Handball no.
Delete
there no. And I complained say against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Christian Romero. SUEB but manje. And referees in Subani English referees there. And you not go say enye penalty na I say no ohuni say Panam so okay fine. Na enche bia mo de be there.
You know, that's the argument that makes me sick all the time. Akwana Sam. You see, it will reach everybody. Onyadi. The English referees all time other leagues no more. Yeah. Michael, the first foul he got to see it's a Bergvall. Bergvall came in when you know Pedro Porro the country the ass and some Bergvall able to slide. Or Messi Porro no be my Bergvall yellow card on due.
there's oh yashim balance. Plus one minus one.
Like the idea that you almost say they are good and all that. Yeah.
And a slot co complaining you know. Near man a slot no yellow card. Oh, I am from so when I make catch or said you here and yeah. Was a card.
I don't should go now overall what top. Now you who say offside and you go near my yellow near resign you know.
No, seriously.
Something will happen.
So
it's not about even the game. Me say there will be a controversial decision. Be
come they are balancing Liverpool.
Any 2 years ago, Liverpool could share correct goal. I'm not offside or Tottenham. I'm a Jota red card. First one in a yellow card. Second one, or say there'll be this in but the end there. Many might come my son.
Well, I say Suarez did same to Chelsea and went on to score the equalizer. Spantus Nimo Redu and ordain a message and by and also say good morning fancy shout outs to Baba Poku, Meza and Mr. Bodu. I'm Kwajob Watten so message and so any more messages. I'm a can be say I say, hey, as I board one World Cup final. What World Cup final? No, Papa Ben. Okay, that guy makes our hands they're down self. Okay. Hazard Junior, no. You don't know. I'm saying more now. So you have a small sound on Monfanche. Technicians in the Guswa, my watch, my baby, I fight. I know, and so no wall. Mesa, good morning. I hope my boss at Taboku will leave you today for you to make free and have peace. And I'm saying, yes, this is a drip. And when you say, what fancy, please ask Bishop, where is his wedding ring? No one's there for me. Eric Wagner.
Odibisa.
What the wedding ring? One another wedding ring.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Bishop, a few of you also be man can be
Niceness.
okay. Well, yeah, call about well, General, I attach him a Jonah Senior, Nini Junior, and a US, and a General say the first card was obviously an error from the referee. And said him say Bishop Bekan, so General Swati as he say. Okay. Well, in Bustaba Meshano police ni edro and also pebi and so enom. Na ebe support immune system ebe boawo. Ama chesa system na nya hodema panako e de etia enyadoa hodo ni nyina ntisha nso emame. Ema enom emema nso enom eyeye nipa bia obese wono mi bia no utimi no minimum wo yo ba no afafro wa foforo betua no fu ano na sa akoda no woni murumfie dumienu a eni kwan se oma no numbie. Yere Imbust pharmacy abamoa my over the counter mo be pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops no ya momodi enso obeko Imbust pharmacy na wakwa wotu nru no ede fro dodo bia be so tuton bia no ebore da fam obeto aton anya mfaso ama wo sika sem enso aye kama Imbust pharmacy ewo ofrenso kodie chasa ofrenso kwane so akodie ana benya wonom 0246 208496 na emperifono enjo so ya ko short commercial break aba ye nche kra sema ba semienu miense be ba sese ye ba ye ba fie so edepa ye nkomre.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Here's Kwame and Yao. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams to score in the London Derby. But who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Win, even if your bet misses.
Mama kwa baba gentleman dental clinic yedwumadi ayedi ane say yebesiesie wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animonyam so afa ne ntuma pa efi fix one no anase yetafre no permanent one no eno susu yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene efe no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no mu na ye finish scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen no mu se bi okasa etimi ma pampan ene ade ebabu na no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho gentleman dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen ho na wodru enkran so a ye wo nungwa na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho ye ne OGN bank na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed na udru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no u free Total Filling Station na yabron sign no na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joada popem eda memela wetimi afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
if I shop na me shade o bag
bra ade eno so biem
what time am I share the city about Queen Wayne and say,
Bra, said your time about Misha, as your Jimmy fearful, and Yadia about ever so.
Really, I know this offending now.
Bra, some make us a midi time about Misha Huadansia, we are singing now about Timinka, 80 malaria, where drawn time about Misha.
And you go, dear, no more to want to meet any deal. What drawn the time about Misha? A great and your map or bar waffle through. The one mark for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the total about Mr. Drabino. Shasta Wako Hospital and answer lab. I'm one who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
I also time me a TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be Adani Ziva, a woman, a bit slap. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers, and the herbal shop to do a namu. FDA Aji a judging cratoi at home.
Abusaka Kabi will have made out to narrow with 7 women say, about Flaketua 1 year, 2 years, Akadama. It's the African Spider-Man, the mayor of Flaketua 1 and Ipamu here. Then the big cost for Luti coming when you go ready, won't be. Expectation African Spider-Man and Baby say what of faith, but preoccuping who's African tax, what Baby say what of faith, now with secret to anything. Imbus herbal mixture and only me secrets. Na me yet no ma ka e form. Ana police me di one dance say me say menye na me son hwe. Na me so we no a boosting immune system. Ama say me train na me bre. Me timi di kama. Ama we kan wodum so ekoso. Me kura so me ta yale ama my latitude me nya baako. Enye je na koso hwe. Hey, Spider-Man, what are you going?
Mo fa me kura chen.
Ubenya Imbus herbal mixture and pharmacy and answer herbal shops. A pin for any color mundi if you do me enom. FDA adjudging tattoo at
Mamisha time HH herbal mixture be na unumi. And ye what dropa. A yadro say a manipeduan kwamwano enya hoden na akwatia yare and train yare and san wakwakoto. Fire wadro na nomno abribia. Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono. Wonwa and at the time HH heba mister edia bejaso. Akra wenye mfisia dumienu enumbi. Wapinfo eni oba wama akra nufuo enso enumbi. Time HH heba mister. Ubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers. Any shop dodo na mu.
So pedudo to a friend 0244 417669 0244 417669. Time HH herbal mixture. Yadro say FDA adje ejwadien kratoe atum. Na ede na aya obayi a oda former son yafunu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi bi benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwea. Ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni say what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture. Yanum bom kutia ulcer no bia mano anom. Anka ne ho atono dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ani Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankomni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etumi a wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire wo ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture. Nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu eto a ko Okanshi drug lane. Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Apinfo, about Tanya Wama on more friend for any more fra when you fear dum you know and come. Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
All Satan for FDA Aji Edwadian Kratui Atom.
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Winehead. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver.
Yes, Yemra Fie na Fie Yemra Metwaso and Fie Palace. Yes, and no, and so no, Yaban Fiana Sana, Mamma for when Chim na Fie Yemra share a local stories, no. Yes, our time about Messiano, but Modian so we PB and the year 2025 and fire general when I'm ready. And so in Ram, Pomodian so they are what Dimapa Ebecum, a your time about Messiano and a two malaria fever say, Ebema when I'm running in ano, and so I'll call Sabia no penon cast anymore, maybe a tutu biano, a drono, a your time herbal mixture, and after time HH herbal mixture, and then the capsules, our wine so yet Juma, and my enum, and Mamma Sonum, a yaw kama, Emma, Udu, winning yum, a boa say, Emma Chester Berman, since we tabi a tegu, your Berma home, Nampo, is what the Frimu banner, and Sansan Ku Berman and Winino, a bejai, Ama Berma Hoya, Kono, Timomodian, and your mano, and so a be penning on your time. Omu product 0244 417669 number for an annual shock. I am quite for young far a year stories and so fan war and for my we say after some day a young Santoro con by Samson Edukudiano. I report to me and say I'm so far the training away in your ma oil in and I saw a yet technical team no. Omani me chese modern bono so far best 85%. Yes say omani aje so be register but intention bia announcement ebeba say Samson Eduku omo a register no a obey player e de ama Asante Korokwe no enso e update ba Sani Mohammed nso no awanya move ko AC Hall Sense anti AC Hall Sense ho ana branch aba no say Sani Mohammed wono so move akọ hono okwa wotoa aye ne dwumadie no enso the office of the president and so officially we invited the Ghana Football Association say woman for detailed report about the state of Ghana football. Emra TME office of the president Atun said after GFM 24 say woman for report and your report biakeke report to a detailed when you the state of Ghana in football woman for na you say the Ghana Football Association, so no, I'm prepared by a 75-page document. I just want to call a office of the president or not. Just what you say, no more whoopa. I just need no more quaquatanasana or my bobo said it be a Ghana football. And so I found into my Ediafra. Now, Vincent Soa Odote. I would draw also focus. Say, you want to just say, I'm the right direction. Into a moya na same queen at Denton, Vincent Soa Odote, or say, you want to just say, I had the right direction, and a house of folk, and so enam.
Definitely, there are no better. There's no better money club than Hearts of Oak now, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of player remuneration, in terms of the general employees. There's no better club in Hearts of Oak than we are. And this season, at least we have improved on our on-field performance. We are pretty confident that we are heading in the right direction.
Yes, and no, I already found St. Vincent. I saw Odote and our test was say at the right direction and a house of folk and so enamino na on the house future Sanya Biano saying that chance to ACTS and say we'll be watching more some no and saying a future no ACTA.
Oh, well, I believe that this season so far we've been playing well. I think so far we've been playing well. This is a very young team. They should just give them time while we build them together. So I'm pretty sure that the future of this team looks very bright.
Yes, I know I can't from ba say no sanka game about so bad and yama so baseke game na Kingslow say bonsu team and to me ankwana kwako fancy mpia ba me say the Ghana Football Association so mote points sense went to me ana gamer and I said what forfeit match and almost say boss say wo kwan mu boss say I want to me fa form and it no man to me ankwana na game no na Kingslow say bonsu say as a treatment at them no say yen treat mu ye unfair yentie Kingsley or say bonsu
the submitting appeal Yama GFA into feeling to be a better because to us we have a feeling he's giving a raw deal. In the sense that Masaka are acting in bad faith. Because I find it difficult to understand that as a machine, my friend if a similar throw, my friend, what are the to achieve? And now I need a casa. I come back to you. I chose a nice shame.
Yes, I know I Bechem United CEO Kingston say bones na o te say ono di nchromu banamom or say omo the evidence the Ghana Football Association Sompa omo bas and so say e kakwem and into no mentimi ana baseke Holy Stars a game no.
They were feeling say there are enough evidence about say and because for the festive occasion and we're not getting any alternative means of transport. That is what beats my imagination. Because after I say the trials we did, it was to no avail. So I believe that FNO was all considered now or reschedule match.
Eno say city I don't say no bana say menya breaking news be na from source. Just was ke to akramete say the NSA Ashanti region NSA office no say party tax aston was on baba jensafo no wa ban nipa nto mo no ma ban aba eno message amenya sisi a say almost say police grab backup aba police for nipa be say 15 dunum say opening with them me pictures na me news cra and fama me very necessary pa yes asisi a nipa no de ma me nyese bi kwan chen o chesa Ashanti region NSM say the amount for ya na o ma kwa kwaji ebia to no ma kwaji public toilet and sanu ma no say through the National Sports Authority and we Ashanti region office e de I don't know yes say the only office key aka the key to the director's office. Oh, the only key aka call a director no office so and I feel say administration office, accounts office ni no o magigi insafo no chese serious de ehonsem no enso telefone ti awase nya video and pictures bia ni nyina na de no enso de be ma telefone and no pay live on Sompa 93.1 FM, live on Facebook and I feel live on TV Sompa TV. Yes, Mike. My memory on my near shim kakra ne dia sabe.
Bechem incident, you see, in some way be and someone you see need to apply a certain human face to it. But yes, I'm switching to say association football na ye bobi no. Emrabi na chichere ho. League na ye bono competition na ye dem rabi na chichere competition no. And it's a BBC a was here come ranim. Na ye de achirem se sa na wo sanke ya na. So, Buamena making kind the Ghana Premier League regulations. The section that speaks to postponement of matches, because what Bechem are preaching is a game that was anka yetimi to sheda because omuyi efe na su 3. Now, according to the regulations, 12.1 SA request for the postponement of a match or matches shall not be granted by the GFA except on the grounds of force majeure or some other sufficient cause. That's what you say. If you know, our matches are obetimi etu asheda.
Okay.
And then what say? Adie bisia. Eye ebro entiase so. Obi entimi nya ho hwe. Ebitimi ye bad weather. Ebitimi ye in case of say team neighbor na accident see there is no way a team can be in a position of playing a football match after encountering such an ordeal. It's possible. A bit to me any other thing a bell limit team nankasa ne a year ways or bet me abo game no. In this case, say team bas a say na on to me boboa. I don't think it qualifies for a force majeure and any other issue that has a justified cause. Minya sure sir. Team no e bass I say. So who to kwanya banana bass na say wo kwan so dia. Nim say make what you say.
Yes, anya kwan so mpom. Omo set off.
So unam kwan so na wo.
Na say dia waka kwan.
Ana onam kwan so ba no waka ye in the course of your journey. Waka kwan mu because bass na say. And then maybe any arrangement for a new bass say ba found. No, by the time a ba found pom, maybe a time na the ball game no a pound.
Mike, where the kafra, yes, me chow so. I feel manya a pictures. The Binti Sharak. I'm some 42 be amount so betim the anwa my and kebeme de pawe. Current scenes at the National Sports Authority, Ashanti Regional Minister. Yes, Baba Yarahaya. Say party members now storm Baba Joe office key. The only key. Achesaka, I had the key to the office of the director. I don't want key in NJ. Where police for Chasoma backups home. My second picture was my son about Kumimao. Obon say police for Nipa Bay 15 day. I was so more grounds on my bini. Chess be armed and Ibraba pa. Yeah, Basa be armor.
And Tifasi the Michemuno. Bechem per me understanding did not even move the Abbas. Anameboa.
Okay.
Akomia, is that not the case? They did not even move their bus. So Obasa say, now we have to factor in time and our period. When did Bechem realize the bus not say it cannot move? Omu se bus not say no. It is perhaps a vehicle. Definitely any other fault is something that could be worked on. Anamombe no mutu is omo ye bus no ho asiesie. Send the bus will be in a condition to travel. Difference is a way in him say. If the bus moves, ne wo kwan so ne e kwa. Na say then you have at least a case to make. Ye tu kwan ye bus na say wo kwan so. If the bus does not move, now I say any arrangement to get another bus, any difficult demand, I don't think that twice. The reasons they are given, and yes, that's justifiable enough. And then a whispering bird I catch them say, Bechem nim se bas na say since they played Mediama, I will tackle mobile back. And then there has even been a disbursement of fund. Someone just came namon fan koto idea the be here and CC bas. So they knew this even before. Say Baseke Holy Stars game never beba. I ain't in the cremayon. Into what discuss how the Quaco CC bus went to me and you did not make any other arrangement to get a bus to take you to play the Baseke game. Well, yeah, exactly. It does not qualify for the postponement of this fixture. And in this case, it means automatically it becomes a forfeiture. A forfeiture. A straight way, a damn straight. And then you patch out and you name Emran say that here.
Sompa Sports.
And then especially when it is that the news coming in from one castle camp say, Bas no munya issue with it after you played Mediama Otakwa. More quite some musi man ye. I think I'll be pray say young more match in ya ubi a more review or 20 baby name baby.
Now I catch say honor. You need me from the patch of Viana and another patch. You are trying to be a new.
Yeah.
But how did
say Obasa say that I don't mean yeah, too much. The next time, another team so about your boss are saying to me and 2 points to postpone.
It's a bad precedent.
What kind of way will we want to set? Fancy to whatever is happening, you see. Okay, I won't speak to that.
Let me, Mr. President. Make I say President, Mr. President, I can say, ma omo ye be a BSc pain, but ma omo no be an party members na yes I but
okay.
Because me yes an can nipa na nkasa but see a risk because of say it take too skilled national security personnel no mutimi mo director no e de ekoye nyesa emsanka de no eni enya say nye nipa 2 no me national security personnel wo yes skilled they be skills wo mo ka director no kwanka no be hyehyɛ no pa
Yes, source no will be chimney say. A your money after Legon cities.
Let's say no crack check.
Ha, na bass.
Where nice.
Where rice sauce? Where rice sauce?
Rice. Aye, rice sauce.
My correction.
Mate,
It was after Legon City.
Let's check crack.
Name that.
What Bishop Bray?
In a blue back on the annual one, you know why.
Okay.
Mamont and Yana Boko, Mananium. You ask now you will near system different from others. Enra, I'm lucky NSA accountant. I won't cry. Staff now be say, or my buying naba. Uncle Umpi. So why are you people making it look like? Now, radio commentary and several course after Ghana and Angola, Bowie, and this is for Nomonia Ghana for. TV. And that's a staff no more Ashanti region now be so catching NDC for no because NDC are buying a ever. Apia Stadium no you
Stadium 182.
So Mokas Apia Stadium more Krumano. Omunim near course of Ghana. No, let's be serious, Fancy. We've made these appointments not on merit. They've always been political appointment. If I see appear, if we I find powerful for buy appear near a technical person. If I find buy and not a technical person or a office administrator, any regional director. Na NSA Kotoko Boasia NSA Ewokumas no makofa appear na ye ni free the no concrete. Some
Kwahwe stadium I'm my park
yeah I'm
pitch no.
Yeah, because me now for patients. Only a more in a monkafra. Oh, look, they will touch base with everywhere. Wow. Oh, no, you see, they be. Let's not be hypocritical. Hey, had there 8 years' time. Hey, sorry, 4 years' time, and now 8. Sabai cause the son.
Is it what try 8?
8 BM and now 4 BM back. Now buying the son. Sompa retaliate. Eh, omo abusiafo. Now away from that. Obiara University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Obiako.
Maintain. Adenja.
Nobody politicized the conversation around it. Ne had it. Eh, bind there. State housing. Kwabna virus no. Somebody could jack up Bobo. Port and Harbour Authority. Almost come to eat.
I know me, I feel like guys a bunch of my toilet in a crowd.
No, like you see, fear praise. Oh, echo fear prayer. Tobut no on Ashi. Tobut no. Time better she. And people win the power and boys in the storm. Like 8 years ago. So let's not be hypocritical. But I must say, NSA, it's always been like this. My yeah, I say I had the fufubi. WK Agra. Olanyo Agra at the time. Then you nipa or NSA wa. Omujidi said no you feel somewhere in the phone I can't match. Until now they've been uncaged. We are boss of cage man.
Wild.
You best say NSA phone. And no more call NSA one. Say strong one. And you won't be to me. These are technical jobs. And there's still women say, so Koya Bonibia or the Zako Kikabia, if I come on holiday or to use the and storming these places is neither here nor there. You best say, Apia Stadium, obeying President Mahama. Oh, how be a fairness in one. Unim Stadium, inside out sin. You get it? You best say, hey, yeah. Me cause you're not for to form more patients. You're not for one estate. You're charming now, but this is the reality of your mind. Shana and say you're quite Sompa Sports. You know, Namufi say and Tema Development Corporation TDC and no call. I had the account. Let's be serious with ourselves. Nemum, the vacuum of leadership should be filled by people. NSA there. Or more technical officers party co, party bow, or more. I remember how I almost of this impossible. One paper time.
Maybe I'll pack on car.
So this is the Omami to answer.
Omami to
I'm Sroma. Yeah, they are gross. I
didn't need any.
Oh,
And where it is coming from, it's highly difficult. So say, to me, afford the party members no more take such an action.
Staff living there for.
And your patients did down.
There's a lot of frustration going on.
No, but you see, and
when you're very careful, even before the Sunday game, Korokobebo, which is an FA Cup game. Where things are heading towards. Because they believe say they've mismanaged stadium. No,
they say, I'm to Ghana and some I can know what I'm Ghana for.
It is where local oral.
Now, oral no to Bafias or behind you.
Presidency, me nephew presidency, no. Even appointing the NSA director, what goes into it? When the phobia the number, NSA board, your phobia the number. I have back from so I say, be as obey.
Yes, from some
nobody should break anything.
Because all Kobu be our bonqua. 1 man holiday. A piano there, Mamma.
Oh, I bright also board minimum say, please allow them to come for the office. I'm going to sleep. I'll go to the work next week.
Yeah. 1 man holiday. I made my business here. For so be
oh, if you had
that, but you see, CCA.
Last year, there be the last time I bought qualifiers. Me no better na say. Yemu say who say. Adwuma na omo ye wo ho na scan free ha say konkran. NSA for no omo ye adwuma that day no. Omo sika no away Ghana and Nigeria.
Oh no, that's scan there.
Ghana and Nigeria there here.
The book gate no.
I World Cup qualifier.
Me see the
scanning in our coy.
World Cup qualifier, World Cup
scanning na konkran.
Anticipations must
that no.
You see,
but almost can buy.
Let's scan up for free.
Subvention number. I see boy account.
Oh, friend, me tell you catch up.
Was it?
Your friend will leave me near.
Subvention
catch up. Mama me telling car.
But you see, I also fertilizer for no so called musica. Insio, they know the insio banner head in the car. Omo the car. Hotels.
Or the tank be in the bar.
Yeah, say in the car. Fertilizer and to know say appear go free. Untimi go free because they go free and unti.
An arranged payment way with say ECG.
Yeah. It's a Ghana subvention now was buying the band to do them.
Sompa Sports.
I said no a hammer. Any madu any Nadamfo Shellesman Radum Fene team. Now everyone was a Drew level. See, if the clubs begin to speak like this, at our museum tap on Chenio, Kurt and his people should set up. And yet back and yet me. Even an English Premier League, but Wayne has been personalized. The commentary around Hansen, me answer on your star reviews, I say, I command a shanko. I don't kind of demand on some now, Trona. Nibuaf, Amen. I feel the BCBiano in C. And what the system must loosen the grip.
Council.
When they home never. They home never.
I don't know, say I realize they said there's a change, there's a wind of change be a blow in and around the whole world. It's not only in Ghana here. Wow, by your so ya kokotaku biano. That wind of change in one year to blow you off. From politics to sports to every single thing in this world. If you don't subject yourself to advice, no one says what coin. Say the city tia. Anya anya nimguasia. Yebetu. And baby a clubs and a shas ye di free bano. I didn't cry lions for na yen. E ye nam for some adwuma I wasn't communion atna realize say there be. Asama ni pay catch me no kra was me jai de me ye no na me di so na me hu ko e be fa so a ye betutu ye nyoma yi. We are sucking investors. We are sucking investors. And wind of change, Ghana had and boom free football people no home. Football people for the omu jina ye said about from boba e be form. Because Ghanaians will look for a changer. Ghanaians are looking for a change from the appointment of who will become the sports minister.
Sompa Sports.
I know Krabe 2 days
Marshani
ago.
ya ojam. I don't know mujiji safuano. I have much be how because you a private entity omo how omo. But omo ye a different thing be okay. Mike, I think it's a statement in Aba on your screens, It is a kana say bia na unhunu adekodi a ye kan Sami ani mado de ni.
Maxwell Hansen is their man for
Dirty West. Way a former ESCO member. Said you see so tap on Chenia or Jim Warner. Maybe a dinner says, no be on my edge, pain. As about Timber catch us say. And of course, how do I doubt him? How? This comes as a timer. FIFA Association will release a list of Ghanaian referees this year. On many FIFA games in the BD. Look at where it is starting from. And these are guys FIFA, CAF, other entities follow them, they look at them, tweet, they read, and all of these things are going on. Why don't we call some of these people to order? We sanction Beba and Chebia. We compromise a lot of things. Even on Mike about the bus issue, we compromise the smallest things. We compromise it. Mike, me no kasa brekum Chelsea for crack at say. Omo the whole bus ne ko game against was it Accra Lions? Heart of Lions. Nancy Accra, they also had the same issues. Omo for 15 seater bus. At the bobo so short I be drusu and answer almost said twice wako brekum. But here lies the case, is that there are some minimum say be special and I say this they are giving them the benefit of the data. These people, they are not going to be punished and they are going to be looked at. President Benny said to the what are we doing to ourselves as a nation? At the end of the year to tuna sesano. You're born here, you say. And Marani ye this to say. And in no time, Obia Bembebu, people will give up. Obia Fahubim. Omon Bayo Madia, so Bayo Madia. And lose our stage in the Swa. I think say aura for no, a bit sunny, a bit drew.
Personally, I think Sami Animados should also be punished. So we are football, you are mra. And I would to say, Ubedi Sam running for this rant, he will also be punished. And if he is punished, he deserves it. But I don't think that we should just deal with the messenger and ignore the message. They make a what here. Except for us here, trainer song because what here and she say mra yadi football no. And now oyobia oye football until wajia tum and sakra na all sheni dumedi ase into what here pa. Even if son here, the ignorance of it does not excuse him from committing the offense. General. But ye be trainer song ye be charging ye be ni be disani mrane kan. What about the message? Because apparently he is only reacting in this manner after several complaints have not been attended to. It is what the statement needs to be in one. Near can kind of more share any more motives. I'll say Maxwell Hansen is their man for dirty works. Ghana's focus the last few weeks has been about the last general elections and inauguration of a new set of political and governance leaders. Many consider a new dawn following diverse challenges for years now. The intensity of a politicking wasn't enough to set aside the disgraceful conduct of referee Maxwell Hansen, who has become the man for the dirty jobs in officiating in the Ghana Premier League. I sounded the alarm bells months ago, but I was vehemently challenged with every attempt to shush me by the leadership of Ghana football. We have been suppressing the truth, and Accra Lions' recent complaints following Hansen's regrettable officiating in their Premier League encounter only highlights a phenomenon I called out the GFA about months ago. I have been vehement in my calls for referee Maxwell Hansen and his likes, still marauding and compromising the appeal, quality, and competitiveness of the Ghana Premier League to be flushed out. But I assume clubs need to experience their handiwork one by one to appreciate my crusade. Let's say it go over everybody. I have been threatened many times already that this GFA administration will ensure foul means to relegate my club, Young Apostles. But I want to sound caution to them that it is not the worst they can do to me and my continuous investment and commitment to Ghana football. Nothing lasts forever, with emphasis. Now, so what you in common now? Just a more complaining in the capacity as Sami Enimado and Young Apostles in times past will be in film. And tia failure, wona ejana started say show. Into we then waba will complaining and club will be a besafa. But he's trying to preach a general message. Say we need to come together and fight this canker of referees who on what GDA say they are doing what they are doing. Who say a bad officiating? They do it deliberately. I think this is not a matter we kid around. Clearly, if you want to instill in the people hope, belief, transparency anywhere, you don't take and treat every matter and any matter lightly, especially this one. And Sami Enimado, for what he's written, he should be punished. He should be dealt with. Yeah, there's Sami Enimado tried. But in some na all can. Only if we want to restore the faith and trust our people no omo football. If we want to restore it, we should take this matter up and deal with it.
Well, let me say the discussions are still going on. Let me say I'm sure Rebecca Black Star Crumple National Security now. Yes. From the NSA, no, I Black Stars. Once the Black Stars National Security, I be call them now. Inti nipa unya opportunity so be serve as a national security personnel. We are portion duty around the Black Stars. This time around, they say fashion to move to one man abo. Say baby because it is going to transcend and come over there. It hurts. Men pese be activity said na bishop can say hypocritical as a rabbit nan mass ye chere ho ase enim de the entene de. But in all sense, whatever they are doing, they deserve to do it because some other party did it. But on the right sense,
but we should actually see it for what it is. My nyacho. This
is the bad precedent we've actually set for ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, they're okay. I'm not being presumptuous, but I'll be. Fancy. Blaster, some more national security guy. He's been with the team for long.
Yes.
And then now saying Aziz is visible. Aziz is visible after second by.
Yeah.
Until we are back again, this say Aziz one of them. Mamina now be going NPP party office now Hadia Fati.
Yeah.
How man? On introduce you Aziz. Aziz is not a party officer. And I'll call national security. And now they call Black Stars. And the boys not new year man. Omo doso. If you were her. Who met your phobia? Omo did this for each. Omo did be call national security. Boys need be her. Omo you knew omo di bad omo national security. Omo free because I'm buying you. So they would get somebody they trust. So
Some quiet spy.
So,
I'm a quiet espionage.
Ntino, say mau, uko espionage ay mabi. No ko ubit mako for babi. Now the na twempna use so much na because open information.
Pay info.
Nti adwuma ni nyina. Nti akomia enye me ade foforo but as baby e te no. E no ahwe awdi nya atwem ye be hwe nim say na den na aban asesa na nkofo ye neoma ensem fata.
Because the president the message in the back clear. Say bia the past government no ye bia members no ye bia ma ono so nkrofo nye.
Isi eno no yaka. Enye adwuma. The economy president nkofo ni o. The security team couples no munim say but over any day. It will take some time, but what is going to find its level? Ndakumia sanity. Because the more US no be frame me. Match by near ball kuma say lusu ye no. Na NPP amu fu. Sheriff Mahama no. Oko dressing room was adam.
Whoa.
To try pictures be some person just a cat and here but about now the oye no. Market pressure yeah. It's part and parcel of our everyday life. Young Kwechi, 2014 World Cup. How many management committee members? Yeah, what in a national organizer of NDC there. Man, yeah, do this a large bruiser, didn't know Mukofan. Look, let's be honest. Unless someone your manager say, ye be judgment. Akwesi Ajma. Onim football. Or Ghana Tourism Authority. Nejuma does.
Aye.
Aban no kra no but our aban no Zurich wa bam ababe ka ho ke we ya no hwe a
enye and we'll be back in the next 4 to 8 years discussing the same
exactly.
issues again
like nyatwem no
the appointments and some of these things that will go
and enye na sai
na okan na okan be this is we see how to we bo the rule yesrem o momo anopa mi be adwuma me fa regional coordinating council da nyame ho police cars are a movie called RCC on. It's me moka we emissary. Oh yeah, Bema. It's how mother too.
Oh, what you office?
Ba men nye basa mo bi mo proud.
And to omba we no mu cool there obi an.
Ko baby, oboso mo jom officer.
And now they are more.
No.
Sompa Sports.
Muna, I was say ebi mutia. Okay, we uche mu kra bi
ebi mutia.
Your government appointees. Yeah. And ye wo mo ankasa o mo ye government
from ranked now
more time aso no e appointees no say appointee wa o time aso
is on wo no mo ba o mu wa we e bi appointee
na me ka say o chem kra bi kra on ti ase o be kani
yes I me si wa so mu wianza o
no see prawa
e prawa
I feel na be kabro
to four
me sure
okay
sure. And what paper be crate.
Oh, no, yes, sir.
A pancho.
Oh, God, oh, and then I got you.
Whoa, me banama family cross real quick now. Joaquin Roofing Company Limited. Joaquin say IBR, Self-Log, MSL, Standard Roofing Sheet, and Euro Tiles. Or losing kind of accessories in be our and it's always all board down so companies and all and warehouses are famous or mobile some a poultry near here roofing sheets in Joy Kem Ebama will be estimation a free on the site Ababe our branches our crack Aswa Kumasi Techman Sunyanom and Kroma de Sokoban and Pame one more any police station a D and share 0540 5816 Joy Kem Ebeje was so and Kulun Ghana Limited Omadarima Wobenya Hyunchun capsules and no and Mr. Kio and a Babuao Sabema Wayamre Ewon Pem Sisiade ama libido sem eko from premature ejaculation and no air dread fan say Mr. Kio and Hyunchun no ojon so oteyaw obeso bo prostate and by cerebea enlargement ema wadro no enso no ema dia no aye araba bazen tablet oba obeso wote de ewon pem oyo ba obese wase ebenya mudi wonum neat ema nneoma nso ye fine ema wadro no aye araba bazen tablet pharmaceutical and herbal shops anymore number is 0244 275429 yemfa course and me lines me enu nyina no active 0551931931 0548931931 yemfa course hello caller hello Hello, caller. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. Good morning. Open with you, maybe I can say finish you. Too bad. Fetch me. Hello. Hello. Hello, caller. I'm so because I'm so new way no from my way. Hello. Good morning. You didn't maybe I can say free. Yes, you. Hey, Samu. Emma Okra. Whoa. Mon fan chair, more Freddie about say me producers and say say embanti me sremo mon fan chair me fakra na say me fan kwa anti me sremo mon fan chair me say ebi anyame ar me be bo chana na bibia fine mon fan chair me pa say my bad. No. Well, happy birthday to Dr. Edward Aduku. Doctor Ediku ene ewa woda yɛrehwɛ woda pa Edward Ediku doc a physician specialist our St. John of God Hospital Duaya Nkwanta for region and our ene yɛrehwɛ woda pa mene oketi ranking ene team ne nyina show happy birthday to Edward Ediku Jr. Who go school our Sebek Montessori school Dwaya Nkwanta ho Sesbek ho and our enenso yon so awda and happy birthday to Abena Saifa and abena enso awda